Here with head coach Bubba Meyer, a huge win tonight over number 25 Dallas Baptist, a 66-64 win. Coach, how you feeling?
Exhausted. Probably need to go take a shower and wring my shirt out after that. I think I sweat as much as the guys did in that one, but proud of the guys. They really competed. That's a really good team and a really hard team to guard. I mean, it's a Final Four team last year. All those kids are back. They're winners. We knew it was going to be a good competitive game, and it obviously was.
You guys jumped out to a great start. You led by as many as 13 points in that first half. What was working for you in that first half?
We were just doing a solid job defending those guys and contesting shots. And for the most part, we rebounded well. We were down rebounding at halftime. They had 9 offensive rebounds. We had 8. But some of that was our defense was forcing some long shots. Balls, jump off the rim a little longer, and we weren't doing a great job tracking it down all the time, but we started the game doing it, and that helped us kind of like push the lead a little bit. We were aggressive offensively, attacking them when they doubled, and finished some plays, made a couple of good finishes in there. And when you do a few of those in a row, you get up. But it's kind of fool's gold against those guys, because a game against them, there's a ton of possessions. A 13-point lead is really like a 3-point lead. Because there's such big swings when you're playing teams that play that fast and that hard and press you, 2 or 3 possessions, and they're right back in it.
You led for 34 minutes of the game. They tied up finally around the 6 minutes left in the game. But talk about the second half. You guys end up with 3 players in double figures. Wiggins had 11 points in that second half. Justin Britt had a great first half, I thought, scoring-wise. But what was the difference in that second half?
We were able to get the ball in the right spots with the right people for the most part. Not always easy. They did a great job on Nacho. Nacho still statistically had a great game, but he had to earn everything he got. They did a great job against him, and he's been playing great, so he's going to get attention like that. But Wayne really did a good job. Damani made some good plays. There was some unsung guys like Rakin goes out there and plays 17 minutes against a team that's pressing all the time and does a fantastic job. They didn't have Sebastian tonight, and so we needed guys to step up. And Lawyer did a great job defensively. Rakin stepped up and did a good job. Guys that we needed, they made it happen for us.
And playing a team like Dallas Baptist, who you guys kind of have a good rivalry with, and it was a tough loss in Dallas earlier this year. You pull it out. What does that mean for your team moving forward, especially considering just the rivalry you have with them?
Yeah, I think I enjoyed that feeling for about 30 seconds, and then I immediately thought of the one that got away against West Texas and how nice that would have been to have been that. I guess that's the coach in me. Like, there's no moral victories. I wish we would have won them all, but DBU is a great program. It's a great, very well coached. Those guys have been there a long time. They were in the Final Four. So, rivalry or not, I feel like every team in the Lone Stars, when we play Angelo, it feels like a rivalry. We play St. Ed's, it feels like a rivalry. We play West Texas, it feels like a rivalry.
Yep.
The Lone Stars just so competitive. Those guys, if you can't get up for teams that were just in the Final Four, 6 months ago, then you're playing the wrong sport.
It might be hard in the moment, but you just finished a stretch where you played 4 nationally ranked opponents back to back to back. First time in the D2 era for St. Mary's. Looking back, and I know it's in the moment, but what would you say about your team and how you've grown over this last 4 games?
I'd be happier if we won all 4.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
UT Tyler coming up on Saturday. Any thoughts?
Well, I was telling the guys, enjoy the feeling of winning that game tonight. When you wake up in the morning, it's got to be all about UT Tyler. And I really mean this. I thought last year the 2 games we played against UT Tyler were the most physical games we played all year. Coach Mosier does a great job, and they're going to have a big physical team, and they're not going to give you stuff in the paint. They're going to bang you. They're going to foul you. I think Lachlan and Frank, who are big, rugged guys last year, probably picked themselves off the court in those 2 games more than they did the rest of the year combined. So our guys got to be ready for that.
Rattlers 12-4, 5-3 now in the Lone Star Conference. Come on out to the Bill Greehey Arena Saturday. Good basketball coming up against UT Tyler.